Good morning, P2 students. Today is Monday and it's the 22nd of June 2020. For today's learning objective, we are going to read a story about my shadow. And later on, you are going to answer the questions about the story, okay? So the story is about My Shadow and it is written by Robert Louis Stevenson. Are you ready? I bet you are. Good job. My Shadow by Robert Louis Stevenson. I have a shadow and it goes in and out with me. And what can be used as him is more than I can see. Let me move this one. I think you cannot see it like that. Alright, so let's see. He's very, very lightly from the nails up to the head, and I see him jump before me when I jump into my bed. So this is the boy and this is his shadow. So his shadow is, he said that he looks like me from heels. This is his heels up to its head. So this is when at night, right? There's a source of shadow here. I mean, source of light, which is the lamp. That's why he can see his shadow, right? Okay, but if there's no source of light, then there will be no shadow because like we learned last time, shadow is formed when the object, so he is the object, blocks the light of this lamp, right? Or the source of light. One morning, very early before the sun was up, I rose and found a shining dew on every buttercup. So here, when this boy was going out very early, like early in the morning, when see there you cannot see the sun. There's no sun, right? Before the sun was up. So here, there's no source of light, only the bright sky. Because early in the morning you cannot really see the sun, only a little bit, but you cannot see the light so clearly. So very early, so this kid saw some dew. Like dew are like the small water, natural water that is formed when the vapor condense. Like at night, so it will turn into um, like water, dew, in every buttercup here, the flowers. But my lazy little shadow, like an arrant sleepyhead, had stayed at home behind me and was fast asleep in bed. So here, early in the morning when this kid was walking to go outside, what happened? Why is his shadow still on the bed? Why do you think it's left there? Right? So there's no, you cannot see the shadows here. Okay, you cannot see the shadow. Why is it? It's because there was no source of light, right? So this one, the shadow left there, it's not following him because there's no source of light, okay? So he stayed at home behind me and was fast asleep in bed. Okay, so for your assignment today, I'm going to ask you to look for the meaning of errant, like this. So errant, number two is sleepyhead. What is the meaning of sleepyhead? And the other one is the dew, right? Or the water. And I will add more questions later on. Okay, so next we are going to play a shadow game. So that's the end of the story, and we're going to play a shadow game. So in this game, we are going to match the correct shadows. For example, this is a shadow of a circle. And later on, we will going to click two cards and see which one is the shadow of the shape. Okay, are you ready? Good job. So here. Okay, so here. So we are going to match the shapes to each shadow. So first I'm going to click this, just click two cards. So this is a square, a shadow. This is a shadow, this is dark. This is a square. This one is a triangle. So if you do like that, it won't match because this one is square and this one is triangle, right? So if it's dark, it means it's the shadow. Now if teacher will click here, we'll see. This one is a circle and this one is a square. So we know that the square, we open a square somewhere here, right? So let's see. Is this the square? Yes, and we're going to find the other square. Where, do you remember? Is this the right one? Yeah, so we found the match. Now we're going to see the other ones. We're gonna move it here. So we'll see this one. So this is a triangle and this is a star. So they did not match. So we remember that on top here, there was this a triangle? Is this the shadow of the triangle? Let's see. Yes, and this is a triangle, so they match. So this is the shadow, which is the black. And how about this one? Circle. And we know that we somehow opened the circle here. Was it on this card? No, that's the star. How about this? Star. Circle. So this is the circle, the shape, and this is the shadow. Do you think it's the shadow? No, silly teacher. So this is the circle and the shadow of the circle. And this is star. Very good. Now we matched them all and we got, yes. So that's the end of our story. So again, for today, teacher will